Welcome back to Whitt Acres. We're out here on another day of the pond build. Got the backhoe down here because I needed to do some digging. I am digging out all the gravel from this area here, trying to find my downspout. The downspout coming off my house right here is pretty much the majority of my roof, so it gets a lot of the water. I already hit it with the machine, so it popped right out of the pipe, and I know exactly where it is now. I'm going to use the shovel and dig out the rest of this area here and expose the pipe a little better. I'm going to connect this pipe, and it's going to run right underneath the backhoe kinda, and it's going to come to this side. Hey puppy. I'm going to be digging a sump pit over here, and it is going to capture all the rainwater coming from the house. So you can see it from over here. It's going to drain down into a sump pit that's going to go right here. And then underneath my rubber liner, I have a French drain dug all the way from the beginning. So it goes all the way to there. And then once I get this excavated out, I'm going to have that French drain running all the way through the bottom of the pond to the sump pit. So whenever the sump pit fills up with groundwater or rainwater, it is going to get pumped into my intake bay and then throughout the pond if it needs it. If the pond's already full, it'll just overflow out the yard and into the field down towards puppy. So that's what I'm out here doing this evening, is digging up this pipe and getting it exposed so I can run a new pipe. If you're just joining us, I'm digging a koi pond for koi and goldfish and probably whatever other fish I can fit into it. But I want to make it big enough so we can get in and swim, cool off, but it's not really a recreation pond. It's mainly just for decoration and fish. This is just part of what I'm doing on the property to make my family home that I grew up in into a paradise. I'm working with Pup. There he is. Puppy's helping me out here, and we are turning this whole property, which is pretty much 4 acres of grassy field back there you see. And my dad has some nice mature trees started, but I'm going to fill it in with a lot of beautiful plants and turn this place into a Paradise Homestead. I want to become more food self-sufficient, so I will be getting animals as well, so definitely subscribe down below so you're here from the beginning. Lots already happened so far, so go back in the videos and check it out. A lot of changes are happening to the property, and I want to document it all the way through. I got the pipe exposed here, so I will be able to cut it with the Sawzall probably right about here, just outside the wall. And I'll be connecting a new pipe to it to run to the sump pit. That pipe there we're not going to use anymore, so if we can, we'll just leave it there if it's not in the way and just keep it buried. If not, we'll just dig it up with the trench that we have to dig. So I want to get as much of this stone out of here as I can and keep it in the pile so we can use it as a top layer so we don't get all clay mud like this is here, nice and dry, not all muddy like over there. We got the pipe uncovered here, and as you can see, it makes a little bend right there. It has a 45 on her. Just wanted to dig it up to see if we could reuse it or if it's going to be in the way, but I want my ditch to run actually kind of straight to underneath the backhoe, and this bends off over there, so I think I'll be good. I can just cut it open right here, dig my trench straight, and leave that pipe there in the ground.
Whoa!
I got the trench dug for the rain harvest pipe that I need to put in. This is the end of my downspout from the majority part of my roof. So the most water I can gather is coming out of this pipe. I'm going to connect another PVC pipe down straight through this trench. I'm going to have to delete that 45 that's there, that 22, whatever angle that is. I'm going to have to delete that one, and then I'm just going to have a straight pipe running down here to where I'm going to have my sump pit here. I just have it stopped right there because I don't want to dig the big hole yet, because we still have to get in here and do things. So I'm just trying to get this trench dug so we have an idea of where it is and we don't have to run it over anymore. Now, I don't know how long you've been watching, but if you've been watching from the beginning of this pond build, you know whenever we were digging over here, I found the drainage pipe and there was a possibility I'd find a power line that we have running out to the barn. And I found it over here actually, so that would be that power line, underground feeder, gray cable right there, snapped off. It doesn't have any power to it anymore, so it's no problem there. But yeah, we'll just cut that off and delete it as well. We don't need that. We're going to be running new power to the barn hopefully soon. I don't know when, but we got a lot of projects going on here. The sun is down and it's dinner time, so I'm done for this evening. We will get right back at this tomorrow. I'm at my brother's now, where all the stone is that I'm using for my koi pond. He got a trailer, so we're taking the opportunity and loading up the trailer with as much as we can get. And then we'll take a load in the backhoe home and we'll get a load of stone back to the house. With it. Pull up. Here I'm putting in a fish cave and I have it just about set. This in here is going to be a very nice fish cave underneath this big flat rock. I got it suspended from the boom right now. Hey Pop. And I'm trying to make sure I have enough room for the fish to actually get in there, so I'm putting some wedge blocks, seeing how it's gonna land. And I just have to get in and out of the hoe a ton of times to get her done, but we're gonna get her done. How's she looking? Can't even see with this sun. I had to wedge this rock in so it could drop in the right spot, but now I gotta get it out. Drop it down. See, it's wedged up there. Space over here. Scoot her over. Looking better. And let me see the other side. That's looking like a fish cave in there. That's nice. This is one of at least 2 fish caves that I'm going to be putting in. And this one's probably the smaller of the 2. I just wanted one here in case the dogs were drinking in the river. The fish could have a place to really get out of the way so the dogs can't get to them if they see them. But you just got to prepare for everything. We got the rock set now. It's going to be right at the level to look like bedrock. And then underneath is the fish cave. Nice room for a couple little fish, but I need to plug that hole back there because I need to fill up the backside here with the gravel, and I don't want it all falling down through there into the cave. There we go. Check out that rock. Looking gorgeous. Looking just like bedrock coming through the river stream. And underneath, pouring away, is a nice little fish cave. Turned out gorgeous. You laying down up there, pup? Would not be digging in my garden. Well, puppy's gonna make a cool bed up there, huh? He's loving it. Puppy. What are you doing?